folks, I'm Rondon, and welcome to Week 11 of the NFL Picks. This week, everybody is playing this week. No more bye week. This is going to be everyone from here on out. We got 15 picks this week in our NFL Picks, and we have a final score in from Thursday night. So with that, here's a look from Thursday night's game, and your 15 picks for this week. Here are the games from this Thursday. The Chicago Bears shuts out the Miami Dolphins 16-0. For Chicago, Fort 25 rushes, 97 yards, and 1 touchdown. And for Miami, Hartline 5 receptions and 70 yards. Now here's the rest of the complete Week 11 picks. We got the Oakland Raiders at the Pittsburgh Steelers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Cleveland Browns at the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville, Florida. The Washington Redskins at the Tennessee Titans at LP Field in Nashville, Tennessee. The Houston Texans at the New York Jets at New Maryland Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The Baltimore Ravens at the Carolina Panthers at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings at Mall on America Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Arizona Cardinals at the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. The Detroit Lions at the Dallas Cowboys at New Cowboys Stadium in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. We got the Buffalo Bills at the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. The Seattle Seahawks at the New Orleans Saints at the New Orleans Superdome. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the San Francisco 49ers at Candlestick Park in San Francisco, California. We got the Atlanta Falcons at the St. Louis Rams over at Earl Edward Jones Stadium in St. Louis. We got the Indianapolis Colts at the New England Patriots at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. It's the New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And finally, we got the Denver Broncos at the San Diego Chargers at Qualcomm Stadium in San Diego, California. Now on this bowl inside here are 15 games. That's right, 15 games this week, and we're going to pick 6 of the 15 games, and we'll make up this week's Super 6. So with all that said and done, here we go. And we start off with, and we got game number 1, and we have the Baltimore Ravens will play at the Carolina Panthers at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. We have number 2 here. And that game we got is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Minnesota Vikings at the fantastic Mall on America Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We are going to number 3, and the third pick is the Houston Texans at the first place New York Jets at New Maryland Stadium in Houston, Texas. All right. Next, we have down the bowl another New York game. We got the New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles, the battle for first place for the NFC East, and that plays at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We are at number 5. The 5th one is the Arizona Cardinals at the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. And last but not least, the final pick, number 6 of this week's Week 11, the NFL picks, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, the Seattle Seahawks at the New Orleans Saints at the Louisiana Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. And here are this week's Super 6 picks. It's the Baltimore Ravens at the Carolina Panthers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the San Francisco 49ers, the Houston Texans at the New York Jets, the New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles, the Arizona Cardinals at the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Seattle Seahawks at the New Orleans Saints. Now in this bowl here are 32 A's. 16 of them are home, 16 of them are road teams. The ones that I pick are the teams for this week's Super 6 picks. So with that in mind, we got the Carolina Panthers playing at home against the Baltimore Ravens at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. And let's see what the egg says. The yolk says the road team, Baltimore, will win. The San Francisco 49ers playing at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Candlestick Park. And I picked the road team, the Buccaneers, will win. And then we have the New York Jets against the very popular Houston Texans at the New Maryland Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. And that team, the home team, the Jets will win. The biggest game of the night, the New York Giants against the Philadelphia Eagles. And they're playing Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, and it's also for first place in the NFC East. Here's what the egg says. The home team, the Eagles, will win. We got the Arizona Cardinals at the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. And I picked the road team, the Arizona Cardinals, will win. And finally, the big one, the Seattle Seahawks, they're placing against the New Orleans Saints at the Superdome in New Orleans. And here's what the egg says. The road team, the Seahawks, will win this week. And here are your Super 6 picks been selected. The Baltimore Ravens at the Carolina Hurricanes, I picked Baltimore to win. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the San Francisco 49ers, I picked Tampa Bay to win. The Houston Texans at the New York Jets, I picked the Jets to win. The New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles, I picked Philadelphia to win. The Arizona Cardinals at the Kansas City Chiefs, I picked Arizona to win. And the Seattle Seahawks at the New Orleans Saints, I picked Seattle to win. Alright folks, there are your Super 6 picks and our selections. Now when we come back, we will take a pick of the remaining 9 games, home or away. Who do you think I'll be picking this week? We'll find out when we continue on the other side of the break. Hey folks, I'm Rondon here in New York City at Fifth Avenue. Near behind me is the greatest landscape in the world, or say landmark in the world, the Empire State Building. The home of New York's great champions of the Yankees, the Mets, the Rangers, the Knicks, and so on and so forth. But what about your teams in Europe? Check us out on Sportsfan Video Sportsfan every weekend. Saturday night, 1:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Central Pacific. Sunday, that's 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern, and 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. Call us back at 914-213-673. Online at blogtalkradio.com. Sportsfan on powered.com and
good switching to Geico will save you 15% or more on car insurance. Is having a snowball fight with pitching great Randy Johnson a bad idea? Alright, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Explain me.
Please go notice that. Yeah, probably. Maybe we should just go sledding.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Welcome back. Here are your Super 6 picks and selections. The Baltimore Ravens at the Carolina Panthers, I picked Baltimore to win. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the San Francisco 49ers, I picked Tampa Bay to win. The Houston Texans at the New York Jets, I picked the New York Jets to win. The New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles, I picked the Philadelphia Eagles to win. The Arizona Cardinals at Kansas City Chiefs, I picked Arizona to win. And the Seattle Seahawks at the New Orleans Saints, I picked Seattle to win. And here are the rest of your Week 11 picks. We got Oakland at Pittsburgh, Cleveland at Jacksonville, Washington at Tennessee, Green Bay at Minnesota, Detroit at Dallas, Buffalo at Cincinnati, Atlanta at St. Louis, Indianapolis at New England, and Denver at San Diego. Now there are 8 remaining. They're not revealed, so it's now time to find out what the other 9 picks is going to be picking that I'll be forcing to pick this week's Week 11 NFL picks. We start at number 7, which is the Oakland Raiders at the Pittsburgh Steelers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I open and reveal that the home team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, will win. Next, the Cleveland Browns of the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. And picked also the home team, Jacksonville, will win. Here we have the Washington Redskins at the Tennessee Titans at LT Field in Nashville, Tennessee. And the road team this week, and it belongs to the Washington Redskins. The Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings, All-America Field in Minneapolis. And this one says the road team, the Green Bay Packers, will win. We go to Dallas, to the Lions at the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboy Stadium, Dallas, Texas. Dallas will go 2 in a row. Home team for Dallas. Number 12, the Buffalo Bills at the Cincinnati Bengals. After congratulating Buffalo's first win last week. And a chance to go 2 for 2 this week. Road team. The Bills will win. The 13th one, the Atlanta Falcons at the St. Louis Cardinals. And let's see what this says. Alright, the road team, the Atlanta Falcons, will win. Number 14, the Indianapolis Colts at the New England Patriots at Gillette Stadium, Foxborough. The pick says the home team, it goes to New England. And last but not least, the Denver Broncos of the San Diego Chargers at Qualcomm Park in San Diego, California. And home team Chargers will pick up the win. And here are the rest of the Week 11 picks has been selected. The Oakland Raiders at the Pittsburgh Steelers, I picked Pittsburgh to win. The Cleveland Browns at the Jacksonville Jaguars, I picked Jacksonville to win. The Washington Redskins at the Tennessee Titans, I picked Washington to win. The Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings, I picked Green Bay to win. The Detroit Lions at the Dallas Cowboys, I picked Dallas to win. The Buffalo Bills at Cincinnati Bengals, I picked Buffalo to win. The Atlanta Falcons at the St. Louis Rams, I picked Atlanta to win. The Indianapolis Colts at the New England Patriots, I picked New England to win. And finally, the Denver Broncos at the San Diego Chargers, I picked San Diego to win. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All of our picks has been revealed. And we hope you join us again next week for a brand new week of NFL picks. It will be Week 12, our Thanksgiving Day edition. So we hope you join us then. But before you even get to Thanksgiving and have your turkey and eat it too, why don't you join us this coming Saturday night for Sportsfan? We'll have our NFL picks and a preview of our big Thanksgiving holiday picks. That's this Saturday from 11:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Pacific this Saturday, and of course on Sundays 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific. And it's on Blog Talk Radio, on the Sportsfan Network, by Neen.com, and on YouTube.tv. Hey, thanks for joining us. Have a good week. I'm Rondon. See ya.